sprays. It helps you stay healthy. My next number 2 product or ingredient in this product is our alpha-lipoic acid. I love it. And everyone doesn't realize that, guess what? It grabs the vitamins that you have in your body and throws it back into that cell, and it recycles it. So it can bring your cells back into a whopping young age of 20. That's huge. That's why we have the world's first cellular spray out there. We also have resveratrol in it, and we know that goes and fights damage to the DNA. And, of course, you can't have a spray called Energy without a little bit of boost energy. We got some natural caffeine in there. That'll close it to a quarter cup. I don't know about you, Pat, but I am loving the sprays.
I tell you what, I couldn't and would not leave home without them. You can best assure of that. All right, Melissa. Oh, fabulous job as always. Well, tonight, 10 Family, we're going to talk about actually several topics, some things that are going on out there. And I want to give Pat's back, so we're going to talk a little bit about obesity, MS, and dementia, and what all of these have in common. We're going to bring Melissa back on, and she's going to tell us that just shortly. First of all, I want to give you some facts on obesity. More than 2 in 3 adults are considered to be overweight or obese. More than 1 in 3 adults are considered to be obese. More than 1 in 20 adults considered to have extreme obesity. 1/3 of children and adolescents ages 6 to 19 are considered to be overweight or obese. More than 1 in 6 children, adolescents ages 16 are considered, sorry about that, I double-juiced that one, guys, to be obese. Now, let's talk about MS. MS, here are some facts on MS. Most people diagnosed with MS are between the ages 20 to 40. In the southern states, there are 57 to 78 cases per 100,000 people. Northern states, 110 to 140 cases diagnosed in 100,000 people. In the U.S., 200 cases diagnosed each week. Oh, tell me how sad that is of MS, multiple sclerosis. 2.5 million cases in the world, 400,000 of those are in the U.S. MS rates are higher the farther away you are from the equator. Ratio, women with MS versus men is 2 to 1. People with type 1 diabetes, thyroid disease, and irritable bowel disease, which is inflammatory bowel disease, are at higher risk. Now, let's talk a little bit about dementia, and then we're going to talk about these marvelous sprays and what's going on and what they're doing. Dementia is not a normal part of aging. 35.6 million people live with dementia. A new case of dementia is diagnosed every 4 seconds. Can you believe that, Melissa? Huge economic impact. U.S. $604 billion per year is spent on MS. And early diagnosis improves the quality of life of people with, I meant to say dementia, not MS, with dementia and their families. So be sure that you add 10 sprays to your daily regimen. Why, you might ask? Listen to the following testimonies. These stories are what I anxiously wait for on each call. I didn't know about you, but I love hearing people's lives are changing for the better with the 10 sprays. So our first testimony out there tonight is Miss Lisa Kelly, all the way from California. Lisa, are you out there? If so, tell us a little bit about yourself and what the 10 sprays have done for you, my friend.
Hi, the 10 sprays for me, I started taking them a week ago, and I noted an instant difference. I was recommended to take them 3 times a day and divide up the dose. From the very first dose, I noticed that I didn't desire to eat food. I had a craving for sugars and carbs. So a lot of my diet had those, and I tried other sort of diet pills, reducing diet. I tried all sorts of things, also exercising, and with the diet pills I tried in the past, just a couple, they just really didn't do anything for me. I didn't notice any difference. But the thing I noticed with the TENS was instantly when I started using them, within a few minutes, I'd eat some food, and it would be a very small portion. Then when I take the second dose 4 or 5 hours later, I just didn't want no food. And then later on, and it went on the whole day where I just really didn't want to eat. As the days went on, the same sort of thing. I just wanted to drink. So what I would have to do, literally, for me, was to force myself to eat a little bit for breakfast, a little bit midday, and in the evening. And actually now, several days on from that, from taking it for a week, I'm just eating twice a day. And to be honest, I'm not even wanting to eat. I just want to drink fluids, and I'm quite happy. And I have no desire for foods. Before, I always had the desire for the sugars, and if I ate the sugars or the carbs, I wanted more. But now I want my fresh fruit, my vegetables, and a nice big salad in the evening, and I am happy. So it's really made a difference. I didn't think there'd be anything on the market that would be able to help me with my diet and help me control my appetite so I can help control my weight. So I'm very pleased.
Okay, Lisa, weren't you also diagnosed with MS?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Yes. And my vitamin D levels and my vitamin B12 levels were dangerously low. So low that I had to be given a B12 shot immediately.
Wow.
And so I'm using the B Power, the B Boost, the Super 10, and the Cell Energy. And I used to be very fatigued, and now I'm able to go all day. And I also have seasonal allergies, which have not bothered me since I started using the sprays. So I am enjoying them very much.
I hear Miss Honeybee put you on quite a regimen out there, Lisa, and you know our goal is to get you well, even though we're not making any medical claims that we can heal or cure, but we do know the sprays are working because you're going to hear some more wonderful testimonials. So just hang tight with us, and thank you so much for stepping up and telling us all about what the 10 sprays have done for you. Thank you, Lisa. Yes. We're going to be right here for you, my friend. That's what and family is for. All right, Betty Jobert, are you out there? If so, tell us about what the 10 sprays have done for you. Betty, you may have to star 6 to unmute so you can come on the line. Okay. We'll come back to Miss Betty if she made it to the line. Next out there, Carrie, are you out there? Carrie, are you on the line with us?
She was the first testimony that you heard.
Oh,
so I'm sorry.
Okay, excuse me for getting that one confused. Well, I thought there was a difference. I called out Lisa, but maybe she thought I said Kelly. Okay, because it was Lisa Kelly. Okay, great. All right. Well, phenomenal testimonial. Thank you so much. Regina, are you out there? If so, please step up and give us your testimony. Do you know if she's on the line, Akeisha?
That I do not know.
Can you text? And we can always come back. And Betty as well. Maybe, possibly they couldn't get on the line. We are a little bit of phone difficulty. Okay, we'll move along. If you get them back with us, honey, just let us know, and we'll go right ahead and move forward. Well, there you have it, 10 families. Some great testimonials tonight of what the 10 sprays are doing. So, Melissa, can you share with us what sprays are best for the disorders we talked about? We've got the obesity, we've got MS, we've got some dementia going on, and tell us about the disorders, what is best for these disorders and why, and what they all have in common.
Yeah, on Carrie, I think she was stating that she just started about a week ago, and obviously what has happened is she has gotten a little bit of more energy, and she added the Slim also to her system where she's getting that strong appetite suppressant. I'm so glad that she's using the Boost with that as well. I'd like for to see that she has the D in there. But the thing about it is that it's already stimulated her mind for changing of habits. It's kicked in because obviously we see the B that's working in there. So she's talking about less sugars, not real hungry, and she's talking about making better choices. So that's awesome to hear. But we'd love to see her get on that D because we know that's the most important spray to get in there. On I think it's Lisa's story. I worked with her, maybe a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I might have the timing wrong, but we had talked about her MS symptoms, and she's on all the sprays. I think maybe minus the Slim. So she's got the MS symptoms where she had to see the physician. Obviously, we knew she was D deficient. They went ahead and started working on B12 shots, but we know at shots you're only getting absorption at 60%. So I knew that we needed to go ahead and get her boosted up. I put her on a different kind of regimen, not just normal sprays, and obviously things are working out pretty well for her. What has happened is when you do have MS symptoms, you've got the aches, the pains, you're feeling fatigued, you want to sleep, you're getting depressed because we know D goes through all the tissues and the organs, the B's that she is deficient in as well as your nervous system, your brain, goes through the organs also. So she was getting it full stream of body aches and tiredness, and you don't want to get out of bed when you don't feel good. So what has happened with our D sprays is they're getting absorbed into her system at 98%. So she's getting her money's worth of getting this nutrients, but they're acting fast instantly, and that's what the key is. And that's why we're seeing so many people have so many changes more rapidly than they would over a long period of time, but they're even trying to get pills into them because it can't get absorbed the way it's supposed to. If you have no B12 in your system and you are trying to put B12 in you any other way besides an oral spray, you're kind of throwing your money away because you can't absorb something that can't get absorbed, if that makes sense. So thank goodness we have a method of intraoral sprays because it goes right into the absorbent tract through our capillaries in our mouth. And guess what? It's in the system. So we don't have to go through the digestive system. We don't have to do a shot to go through, and hopefully the muscles bring it back over to our liver to get it absorbed, to get the B12, to get the B12 in. I know it sounds funny, but that's what's happening. So goodness gracious, Tina came up with some phenomenal products, and that's why I jumped aboard when I saw that we had intraoral sprays because I knew I was going to be able to be a part of seeing lives being changed and didn't realize how fast it would start impacting. So that's it on Miss Kelly, that we got the weight loss, we got the MS. And, of course, we know what these sprays do for people with memory loss, dementia, cognitive issues. That I can't say enough. Of course, we know they're D deficient. We know they're B deficient. So, again, that method of 98% absorption through an intraoral, that is the key. Of course, we know we have to have some antioxidants in there because they've got so many free radicals running around trying to go ahead and eat up those vitamins, so we need to get that protection in the body. Then we go ahead and add that cell energy, and we're able to recycle those vitamins that we got, put it back into the cells, and rejuvenate them with 20-year-old cells. I mean, that's incredible. That's huge. You won't hear that anywhere else because we have the world's first and only cellular spray, and with the combination of our glutathione, cathepsin, alpha-lipoic acid, resveratrol, that's the key. You need some great ingredients, products, the delivery method to be able to get these ingredients into the system, to get them working, and nutrients going through all the tissues and the organs, and that's why we're seeing so many changes. It's phenomenal. I'm excited to be a part of this company.
Wow, it is phenomenal. And isn't it true, Melissa, that all of those that we talked about, the obesity, the multiple sclerosis, dementia, they're all most definitely, as you said, I think I heard you say, and I know you've told us many, many times, they are D deficient. correct?
Exactly. They are.
Yeah.
The main thing is this, like I said, everybody should be on D. Everybody, even a baby, day one, to do 1 squirt of our D power, because it's something that we're not getting naturally because we're not out in the sun. It may be our geographical location. Maybe we use sunscreen. Maybe we're sedentary inside. But the thing is, if you don't get that natural hormone, you have to supplement. I just now did a study. It is 97 to almost 100% now in the United States of people being D deficient. Now they're going to start changing and raising the numbers. And once that number increases, we're going to see 100% deficient. And gosh, Lee, we have got the way to receive it at 98%. So phenomenal.
That just means share, more, right, Melissa?
Right,
that's
right.
Sure. And you also notice on the multiple sclerosis that, once again, the southern states, 57 to 78 cases out of 100,000 are diagnosed with MS. And then the northern states is higher. There again, you're talking about that geographic 110 to 140 cases per 100,000. So once again, it's not getting the vitamin D.
Exactly. And what's surprising, Pat, is that even that's such a high number for even the southern states. So that's where we need to get that awareness out due to the fact that we're not getting the sunshine naturally. Our food is not providing the Ds that we're needing. And that's important. I think everyone thinks that, I drink my milk or I'm eating my eggs. That's a D2. We need the D3. The D3 is what's going to get in there and fight. It's fight 17 cancers. We got to get those numbers elevated. I want to see everybody in, the 80s. We get 8 numbers in the 80s, then we're talking about, no longer having cancer in the system. It's scientifically known. To get your D levels in the 80s, cancer by it. So it's huge. We need to get that awareness out. We need to start spraying more people.
Absolutely, and we're doing it, aren't we, Melissa? You're tearing it up over in this part of the country, so fantastic, and I know Keisha and them are ripping and tearing out there in California. Georgia's tearing it up all around the country, Maryland, just everywhere, Detroit. So we really are putting the word out there, and the testimonials just speak for themselves. We don't have to say any more once we hear those. Thank you so much, Melissa. Great job, as always. Next up tonight, Keisha, will you give us a short overview of the comp plan?
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
I can, dear. Go right ahead.
Okay. Now, I remember when companies like Yahoo and Google and Twitter first popped up on the tech scene. And I was just sitting here thinking, it was so cheap to acquire a piece of those pies, it was almost painful to even think about now. Now, older companies such as, in this industry, such as Amway, Avon, Herbalife, Metaluca, and so forth, they've been around a while. And now, those people who got in at the initial stage, the formulation and concentration stage, they're doing very well today. I mentioned earlier our sister company, My Video Talk. Everyone who's earning a commission can expect their checks to come on time. Now, every single person expects a check every week, and Mel and Amy does not let them down. Now, think about this. Everybody who joined at that early stage that I mentioned are doing very well today. Team Effort Network has made so many millionaires across the globe. Mel and Amy Gill have taken that same compensation plan from My Video Talk and grafted it into the Team Effort Network compensation structure. And here we are in the beginning, the formulation and concentration stage, where we're going to be doing very, very well this time next year even. At this stage, after this stage comes the momentum stage, and this is when this thing really takes off and becomes, like an out-of-control train where you cannot stop the momentum. It cannot be stopped. The proof is in all of the latest developments that's been going on. The UK has come in. Japan recently came in, and following Japan is going to be Canada. Now, we already have an economic presence in 80 countries with My Video Talk. Those distributors are going to come in under us. That's what got us so excited. Mel and Amy wants to pay us 10 different ways. Got that? 10 different ways, including through retail sales, luxury car bonuses, and amazing, out-of-this-world residuals. They're so generous. I don't even have time to go through them. But what I'm going to tell you is they've created the first of its kind compensation model, the dual core double binary. Well, you get paid off of the same work, monthly as well as weekly. You don't have to regenerate points. You don't have to redo your work. All you do is you enroll 2 people, a left team and a right team, and then you teach them to duplicate that. Nell and Amy Gill, they're going to reward your efforts every step of the way. They have check matching bonuses. They have trips. They send you on these grand week-long trips. I'm not going to say I can't believe it. I can believe it. These people are the real deal. They are well-intentioned individuals. They have children themselves. As a matter of fact, that's how we got the sprays in the first place. I know Melissa talked about the sprays, but what I appreciate about it is that they were willing to try these sprays with their own children before they released them to us. Talk about compassion. They are committed to us. They're committed to making a difference in the world. They are going to make a difference in not only your health, but your wealth. And let's face it, if you're not healthy, it's hard to feel wealthy. And I just know that this compensation plan is going to do wonders in my life, my family's life, my friends, because I'm out there spreading the word. I'm talking to random people on the street. I can't keep my mouth closed. I cannot keep this compensation plan to myself. So I don't know about you guys, but I know exactly where to take this thing.
Well, we love that. Oh, thank you so much, Rakisha. Yeah, you got that straight. Just talk to everybody. As long as they're breathing, talk to them about the 10 sprays. Well, 10 family and guests, we cannot stress enough the importance of taking back control of your health. You've heard it tonight from Melissa Honeybee, Akisha, and all of our lovely team members on here tonight, telling you that it is time. Prevention is the key to better health, and what better way do you have it than the 10 sprays? There is no better way as far as we're all concerned. Just remember, you can prevent disease a lot easier than you can cure it. So let's talk about what's happening in 10. New company roads are opening up. Team Effort Network will be moving into Japan on September the 3rd this year. Following Japan, Canada will be coming in. Mexico is taking just a little bit longer than we thought, but once again, Mel and Amy want to make sure that it's done right. And so if they're going to go into our country, they're going to make sure it's right. The UK, well, there you have it. They're in pre-launch already, and I hear things are happening over in the UK. Miss Anita Poole, I'm telling you, I'm sure she is rocking and rolling over there because she just couldn't hardly wait for these products to get to her. She had fibromyalgia, and they turned her life around. So England, Scotland are ready to go in the future with other European countries. Will be following them. And so as you can see, we're going from a very small company to a very large company quickly. So the Road to Success Workshops event, there's one coming up on August 30th out there at the Hilton Concord in Concord, California. So all you Californians, and I know one little old North Carolinian is going to be there. Miss Melissa Honeybee is going to join them out there with that event, and I know she's excited to be going and teaching and sharing all of her great knowledge out there on the West Coast. So you guys, if you don't know her, make sure that you get to know her when she gets there because she is sheer delight. The next 10 University is on the East Coast, our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., Saturday the 27th. You do not want to miss this event. I know Kevin Vaughn has a bus coming all the way up from Atlanta. He's loading them up and loading people up on the ways coming through North Carolina and then on to D.C. So get it together. It's never too late to get your ticket there in the back office, book your room at the Gaylord, get to this event. I don't care if you have to take a bus, a train, a plane, whatever, but you need to attend this event, because I'm telling you, 10 family, it will change your life. You will come back a different person, and Mel and Amy really know how to put it on, along with Pastor Dale and Denise, and our family down here is going to be helping out with the event. So it's just going to be a really fantastic event. Please get there. Next, you want to make sure that you stay plugged in. Stay tuned for the next calls. They're always amazing. I hope everyone enjoyed these wonderful testimonials tonight. We never know what we're going to hear. We're always excited to hear what the 10 sprays are doing. But Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, every day you can hear the lovely Pastor Denise and Pastor Pastor Dale on the line. They do a marvelous call. They, too, have wonderful testimonials. Tuesdays and Thursdays, right back here, you're with Healthy Lifestyle Call with myself, Cheryl Church, and the North Carolina, Virginia team, every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 o'clock. We got some great things coming up. I've got a doctor that's coming on to one of the calls. He's going to be sharing some great things with us as well. I think that's going to be coming up next week, so we're real excited about that. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern. Don't forget Mr. T's show, Show Me the Money. He's always on just an hour before us. Catch his show as well. It's awesome as always. And don't forget your Hispanic friends out there. Memo Saints does a great call. They do a call every day, 12:10, every day, Monday through Sunday. So invite the guests to hear what all the buzz is about. Now, as you know, 10 family and friends, 10 does not make any medical claims to treat, heal, cure, or prevent any diseases, but we can provide you with people, real live people, as we did tonight and as we do on all of their calls, who will share with you the testimonials of how the 10 products has literally changed their lives. So there you have it. We want to also give a very special thanks to Akeisha Milhard from California for co-hosting tonight. Thanks, Akeisha, as always, for stepping up. You're a sheer delight. I would like to give a special thanks to our testimonials tonight, which was Lisa and also Carrie. We were just great testimonials. So proud to have you. Thank you so much for sharing, as always. And always a special thanks to Melissa Honeybee for the product overview and everything that she continues to share with us and what these 10 sprays can do in our lives. A special thanks to all of you, the 10 family. Great for all of your great leadership, the knowledge shared, all about the Team Effort Network Company and the remarkable 10 sprays. Thanks you to each and every one of you. Many thanks out to you, Mel, Amy Gill, and Papa Sam for giving all of us an opportunity of a lifetime with the remarkable products. Thanks to you and your vision, we are changing lives out here. There is no greater gift that we can all give than the gift of health. Thanks to you, Mel and Amy, we have that gift to give. 10 family, here's what we know. Prevention is the key to better health. You need to take back control of your health, get your body back and nutritionally sound with 10 sprays. Prevent that disease. Don't go with it. Prevent it. Get out there and use these sprays. Why intraoral sprays? They have 98% absorption. Why would you want to choke down pills with 10 to 15% absorption? And as Melissa said, throw 85 to 95% out the window of your money when all you have to do is just spray. And they taste good, too. And they're so easy. They're absorbable. You pop them in your purse, in a pocket, and you're good to go. You can carry them anywhere you go. So remember, 10 family, only you can choose to make a difference in changing your life with 10 sprays and people's lives around you by sharing these marvelous sprays. Let's go out there, 10 family. Make a difference. Good night, everyone. We will see you back here Tuesday, same time, same station. Share these calls so people can hear live testimonials coming in about what 10 sprays are all about and what they are doing in their lives. You need to share. Don't keep this a secret. This is too much to keep a secret. This is great for everyone. So good night, everyone, and stay connected. See you Tuesday.